two news stories for you. Before that, today is Saturday, viewers. On Saturday, we conduct a live chat session at 1400 hours GMT. We'll have our regular live chat session. Today, we'll talk about recent developments, what has happened over the past few days. Are things moving towards a ceasefire in Tigray? What is the situation in western and northern Tigray? We'll have a detailed look at these developments in today's live chat session at 1400 hours GMT. Two news stories. Firstly, viewers, 5 days ago, Tigray President Birrs wrote a letter to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Four main demands were mentioned in that letter. We have been waiting for a statement from the UN. Is UN considering this letter? Just a few hours ago, UN Secretary General issued a statement about Tigray. Does this statement address the four demands made by Tigray? We'll have a look at this question. Secondly, viewers, it seems that Amhara regional government is going to demand billions of Ethiopian birrs from central government as damages. Gizacho Molone a few hours ago in a conversation with a news outlet hinted at this coming development that Amhara region could demand billions of Ethiopian birds from central government. We'll have a detailed look at this development too, viewers, because federal government, central government also suffered losses in terms of its resources due to the ongoing conflict. So why is Amhara region demanding such huge amount of money from central government? Firstly, viewers, Tigray government, led by Debretsion Gebremichael, president of Tigray, wrote a letter to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres 5 days ago. Four main demands were mentioned in the letter. Firstly, no-fly zone over Tigray. Secondly, withdrawal of Amhara Eritrean forces from Tigray. Thirdly, arms embargo on Ethiopia and Eritrea. And fourthly, a demilitarized special route for delivery of aid to Tigray. We were waiting for some official statement or response by the UN about this letter. Now, a few hours ago, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres issued a statement about Tigray conflict. In the statement, he welcomed the withdrawal of Tigray forces from Amhara and Afar regions. Secondly, he welcomed Ethiopian government's announcement that its forces would not enter Tigray. But no mention of the four demands made by Tigray in Antonio Guterres' statement released a few hours ago. So it seems the UN is not addressing the demands made by Tigray. UN is not considering these demands. Tigray is in a weak position. It cannot dictate any terms, it seems, that Ethiopian government is dictating terms, and Antonio Guterres, in his statement, backed Obasanjo's mediation efforts. So once again, UN is not going to play any role. UN is throwing its weight behind African Union. Obasanjo of African Union has arrived in Ethiopia. He is holding meetings with all parties to this conflict. UN international community is not going to cater to the demands of Tigray, especially the four demands made by Tigray government. Now, viewers, second news story is about a demand by Amhara region. Amhara regional government is going to demand billions of Ethiopian birds from central government. Gizacho Molone, Amhara government spokesperson, just a few hours ago said that a complete assessment report is being prepared regarding the damage suffered by Amhara region. And after the completion of this report, Amhara region will demand damages from central government. The damages could be billions of Ethiopian birrs. Exact words of the amount could be billions of Ethiopian birrs. A few days ago, Amhara region demanded 2 billion Ethiopian birrs for health sector due to the damage caused in health sector in Amhara because of the war. They demanded the money from central government. But now Amhara region government says that it is assessing damage in all sectors. And after this assessment is completed, it will demand the money, which could be billions of Ethiopian birrs from Ethiopian federal government. A few days ago, Amhara regional government issued a statement in which it had said that it would take 30 years to rebuild the region, and total loss of the region was around 280 billion Ethiopian birrs. But a new assessment is underway, and it seems that Amhara region in coming days could demand billions of Ethiopian birds from central government. Now, the question, viewers, is that central government was part of this war too. It mobilized its forces too: Ethiopian National Defense Force, Republican Guards, Federal Police. These are under federal government. They were also mobilized for this war. Ethiopian Air Force as well. Then drones were purchased by central government. So Ethiopian federal government has also suffered losses. It has already spent a lot on this war. But Amhara region is demanding money from central government. Is it an indication that Amhara region is going to put pressure upon central government because it's not satisfied with Ethiopian PM's announcement to halt military operations into Tigray? We're not sure about that, but some people say that it could be a way of putting pressure upon federal government, that why federal government is suspending military operations. Some elements, I wouldn't say all Amhara leaders, some elements want continuation of this military operation. Some elements in Amhara region, in Eritrea, they want action, further action against Tigray Defense Force. But the central government knows what happened when they withdrew from Tigray in June this year. During withdrawal, they suffered more losses. So that is why I don't think that my position very clear since June. I told you that Ethiopian federal forces would not re-enter Tigray. People have been making claims that Ethiopian government was planning another invasion of Tigray with the help of Eritreans. But I told you that it was not going to happen. And you see now that Ethiopian federal government is not ready to launch another full-scale attack on Tigray. But some sections, some elements in Ethiopian government, regional government, Eritrean government, they want continuation of this war. Will PM Abiy sustain this pressure or not? Can he sustain this pressure? Because he does not want to send his forces once again into Tigray. He is under pressure. Let's see, can he sustain this pressure? My view is that the war should come to an end. You cannot end this war by gun. TDF is on the back foot. It has been pushed back into Tigray. It's the time to start talks. TPLF, Amhara government, federal government, They should sit and talk for the sake of their country, for the sake of their people. Thanks for watching. Do join me at 1400 hours GMT with your questions. Thanks for watching.